Sup team, it is I, John Humphrey, coming at you. Happy week. It has been a long week over here. We have been really plugging away. A lot of stuff going on, especially with Greg being sick and movie fights and all that stuff. But I'm excited to hop into some more Hill House. I was hoping to record this earlier in the week, but like I said, there's been a lot going on. So happy to jump back into this though. And they just announced they're going to greenlight this for a second season, so that's going to be exciting. They're going to do like an anthology thing with this now, I guess, so whatever happens here will not be related to what is to come. So I like that idea, actually. I like that we're getting more anthology, either series where like a season is one specific story, or even now with like the Twilight Zone coming back and Creep Show in the works for TV, we're gonna have a lot of different kinds of anthology on display. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, hopping into this next one, really love the way the show's going so far. I like the different changes in focus, and from Netflix's description here, I can only imagine that we're going to focus on Theo this time. So let's get to it. All right, peeps, we are watching from the Netflix as per usual. Ain't gonna skip nothing at all. Here we go. It's a very smartly shot door opener. No. No. Do love those bed sheets though. Ugh. Ugh. Whose hand was I holding? I'm not sure she would have really said that to herself out loud, but maybe. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I mean, I'm always curious as to whether a line like that is added in because, the producers are like, we gotta make it clear what she's wondering about. Or if that's just, they thought it was appropriate to have a line there. To me, she's staring at her hand. I'm like, yeah, she must be thinking whose hand was I holding. Especially if, ain't nobody taking credit for that. This is a very cool opening credits sequence, which I often say. The Haunting of Hill House. Ooh, Liz Fang, hey? Okay, so Flanagan directs all of these, but not necessarily writes them. Ooh. Mr. Smiley is not an encouraging name. Ooh. Ooh. Boston, Mass. Yesterday. Ooh. Hmm? Hmm? Hmm. Gloves. Doctor of Psychology. Ew. For once, I want to see a horror movie where the kids' drawings are just all really sweet and normal. I just feel like kids' drawings are just like the nightmare fuel. Ew. Anything fancy we can say? Ooh, uh-oh. We can sell it. Damn. Loaded, yeah. Damn. She's a sommelier in her spare time. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Wait a minute. Mhm. Uh-oh. Ha! Theo ain't getting close to nobody. We're a lot alike. Oh. I love that they use little, like, sense memories to trigger these flashbacks. Oh, don't make her stay. That's fucked up. She's gonna have some kind of horrible. The gloves. Aw, they have a deal. What a sweet looking kid. Wonder if this show is hard at all to shoot because they have so many kids. Oh no. Oh man. Oh. Ouch. God damn, man. Interesting. Oh, are you gonna read it? Or are you gonna call Steve? All right, there's that. Huh? God, man, whatever lenses they're using on this show, you really feel the glass, which I love. At least in these flashbacks, especially, you really get a sense for the glass. At least in these more stylized shots, yeah. Hey! What a mournful looking lion. Reminds me of Jacob Marley. Eh. Uh. Eh. Heh. I'm not feeling so good, Theo. Oh no. Theo. Oh damn. Oh, that's cold, yo. Damn, you closed off. You are that brick wall. Yeah. I can't drink water out of a straw either. I can, I just don't like to. Oh, sensory. Oh. Damn. Little Theo is sharp. Oh, damn. Huh? Interesting. Perceptive Theo. Mm-mm. Ooh. 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 Oh, what the fuck? Hit. I feel like this episode is doing this a lot more oh no, rapidly. Doing this a lot more rapidly. This is gonna end so poorly. No. 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 Oh no. Oh god, that is bad. Why would the dumbwaiter go all the way down here? Why? Oh. Like. Oh god. Nothing good will come of this. Oh, buddy. Oh, God, no! God damn it. Oh! Ooh, no! Ew! Come on, thing. Oh, God, that's horrifying. Ew! Whoa, damn! Oh, no. Oh, damn, this is bad. How'd they get it working again? Oh, oh, oh. It's really sad. I feel so bad. Ooh. Ooh. No. Oh, God! Wow! That's freaky as shit. Oh, snap! Oh, damn. Oh, shit. So she does go to the door. Oh. 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 This is a fucking cool show, man. Hmm. Oh, no. Oh. Tuh. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, interesting. Oh, my. Oh, my. Yeah. Oh, boy, howdy. Oh, boy. Oh, goodness. It's Theo. Oh, snap. This is a very attractive family. Oh. 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 That's so sweet. Oh, damn. Damn. Oh. Damn, you're good at this. Interesting. Ooh. Oh, buddy. Oh, man. Ah. Whoa. Oh. I see a seam in the floor. It's like I want to find out. I don't want to find out. It's everything. Mm, 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 mm. I feel like you ought to have brought a flashlight down here. Ugh. Ooh. Ugh. Ugh. That one was more for dramatic effect. I wonder whose basement they shot in. Oh no. She's got some kind of special touch, right? Not like a super power, but she like a super empath? Who? Whoa. What is happening? Oh. Oh, I'm afraid of what this means. I am very afraid of what this means. Oh, God, I am very afraid of what this means. You gonna drop the glove? Or are you gonna smack somebody with that glove? Oh. Oh. It's gonna be some unbreakable shit. Oh. She must, yeah, be like some sort of super empath. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. That is so grim. Oh, oh wow. Oh. Wow. I love how they draw this constant parallel of these like haunting traumas, and especially in children, the way that those things can take physical or a more sensory form. Oh. Oh my god. How disconcerting. Oh man. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh wow. Oh wow. Fucking smart, that's how. Paid it. That's clever, especially coming back from the bottle she found before. Huh? It's always cold. Oh, wow. Hmm? Oh. Oh. Hmm. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Whew. God. Oh. Oh. I'm also getting something. I feel like this is now going to be a motif. Every episode's gonna end, or at least all these initial episodes are gonna end with somebody seeing Nell at the end. Oh. Oh man. Great use of long takes and room tone in this show too. Ah. Ugh. Oh. Great character work, man. It's like when the taking off of a glove is like some strong character work. Oh, buddy. Theo. Oh. 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 Whoa. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Interesting. What does that mean? Whoa. Oh. Oh. No. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh God. Oh. Oh. Oh man. Damn. Hill House, the last night. Oh shit. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, damn. Ah. Uh, that was wrung out. It's a fascinating ending moment there. Fuck. Let's talk about it. Oh man, forgive me. I'm a little bit misty-eyed. That was a really affecting episode. Holy shit. At least at the outset here, I really like the way they're approaching this. I get the sense that if this is a 10-episode season, we're going to spend the first half of the episodes getting to know intimately each one of our characters, and then I would imagine, I don't know if we're going to kind of do a repeat, but more focused on the present or something like that. Once we get past 5 or whatever, but. I don't know. As of right now, I just love the way that they're developing all this and giving each character, like I said, an individual episode each to get really deep into their past as well as their present, and really making you understand and love all the characters. And I wonder where that's gonna take us, because like this does really feel like one very drawn out and detailed movie. And I love the glimpses that we got into Theo's life with this, especially with this modern day story with the kid that she's treating and the smiley man or whatever she calls him, and the way that this show again, these motifs that run so through the show of cutting back between the past and the present of the kids, and the way in which traumas take form in young minds and whatnot, and what reason for that. There's also a lot of interracial couples on this show, I've noticed. Just an interesting tidbit. But I love all the things that we got to learn about Theo in this, because you meet her in the other episode and you have kind of I feel like you meet her from. I feel like you meet all the characters from each other's perspectives depending on whose episode it is at the time. So like in the last one we saw everybody kind of through Shirley's perspective, and this one we see everybody kind of through Theo's perspective. And I love this developing thing over time with. They always make a point to cut in on her hands if she's going to actually like touch somebody. She's always got the gloves, and they made those things really apparent, but in subtle ways. I thought like they focus on them, but I thought that they handled them pretty nicely in that regard. And anything that there's like a potential to touch or come into repeated contact with seems to get highlighted. And just the way they develop that over time and make you wonder over time about what the gloves are about. Is it a germ thing, like I think Shirley or somebody says in a previous episode, or is it more like an empath type of thing where she can just really take on and feel energy from other people and stuff like that. And I like that they're flirting with this line because she almost chokes it out. She's like, I didn't see, and so I'm wondering, to what degree of supernatural or not, or preternatural, this ability of hers is. But I do like that, they've drawn this duality where she is like a psychologist for children, during the day, but also she has this extrasensory or this other sensory, perspective on these things. She kind of is able to use them together with each other to help these kids out. And yeah, I thought they really drew that part of the storyline really beautifully in the way that it unfolded, very slowly, and it lets you kind of put it together before it explains the crucial details to you, and I really appreciated that. And then going back to the childhood story, I love the way they develop her abilities over time, the way she kind of discovers them first with the wine bottle, then figuring out the cellar under the floor and all that stuff, and then her exchanges with her mother and some of the strange experiences that she has in the house, with the temperature and all that stuff. And I love that they show everybody's different perspective, because when her mom is doing the thing where she's with Mrs. Dudley and she's talking about the cold patch, and to Theo just the whole house is cold, and so it's like everybody's experiencing something interesting but in their own specific way. And so yeah, to see like that moment where she's alone, dancing along with the workout tape, it's like I feel like they're good at making these pretty believable activities for these kids to be doing, and they feel like actual children, which is nice. And I love the way that she's so perceptive, like with Mrs. Dudley, and the way that she talks to her mom, because yeah, that whole scene where her mom kind of bonds with her and says, like, I have a certain version of what you're experiencing, and so did your grandmother, and I'm upset at you for finding that wine cellar, but at the same time I admire your bravery. Like I thought those moments were really sweet and really well earned, and are doing a great job of developing the mystery of her mom, and their mom, I should say. And because yeah, there are a couple moments in here that are really horrifying. And I love too that they make you question, it's like, through the little girl with the smiley man, and also through Luke with the zombie creature in the cellar. It's like Theo doesn't see either of them, and it's like with the smiling man, you realize that's not necessarily real, but it is something very affecting and very visceral, very real in an emotional sense anyway. And so it makes you wonder, like, maybe Luke didn't actually see that, zombie-like creature, and in those quick flashes at the end of the episode, you see kind of just a, not a preserved corpse, but just, yeah, like a rotted, withered up corpse, and you're wondering, like, okay, maybe he just saw that and thought it was attacking him or something like that, and he was so terrified that, just in the chaos, that's what happens in your mind. But yeah, I love the subtlety of this. I love the different intimate experiences they let you peer in on. It's really beautifully shot, and like I said, really tangibly shot as well, because especially in a lot of the older Hill House sequences, you really feel the glass and the grain of the wood and everything. And two, I like this moment at the wedding. I like that you do get the periphery family members and sort of how everybody interacts with and feels about them. You get the sense that Theo doesn't have much of a relationship with Luke in the grown-up environment, partly because, she is so perceptive, and she is a psychologist now. I know that she, that seems like a semi-recent development, at least as of the events of this episode, but it makes sense to me why she wouldn't have much contact with Luke, or why he might not be here so much in this episode. And I thought it was interesting that she takes the money from Steve and all that, and just she seems like a very pragmatic character in a lot of interesting ways, and one who knows that everyone's just going to do what they do, and so is she. And I don't know, yeah, I love the little exchange between her and Steve and Nell with the bridesmaid thing, where they find out, and I just thought that was handled really beautifully, because it was awkward, but it was also kind of cathartic and sweet and uncomfortable, and all different shades, and I appreciated that, and I appreciate that we do get these glimpses of the other characters from the other side. You see little glimpses of Steven through Theo's perspective, and little glimpses of Nell, and I love the conversation that she and Shirley have on the reverse side of that episode, going to the structure of the show. I love the way that they're overlapping the timelines, and using Nell's suicide as this kind of convergence point, and showing what is happening for these characters around, during, and after that moment, and sort of, yeah, just using it as like an intersection for the plot. And so in Shirley's episode, I think it was, she walks up to the house, to the little back house, and the light turns on, but I think they leave that off as sort of ambiguous, and I thought maybe, okay, I took that as, oh, Theo just found out too, he must have hit her up, and that's not the case, and I love the way that they handled that here and sort of recontextualized it, and I love the way that she tells Shirley, she's like, here's how to walk your kids through it, and better you than me because I'm fucking angry about this. And, it just hints to the history of these characters. And I got to imagine that we're going to get to know more about everybody and the situation with Nell as we get out of this part of the show where it's more about the character intros and stuff. But yeah, man, so many different emotional beats, so many great intimate little story details, and oh man, the bit at the end where where she goes to see Nell, and I wonder, yeah, if that's going to be a motif as well, because Steve at the end of the first episode, sees her as a projection of some kind, or maybe as a actual ghost or a spiritual presence, and then obviously Shirley embalms her, and then Theo has her little moment here and witnesses something really horrifying and shocking. And then I love the moment she has with Shirley's husband on the back porch, really keeping me wondering, but also confirming that this isn't just exactly what I thought it might have been. It seems like they don't want to make a lot of obvious choices, so I appreciated that. And I like the moment here at the end too, where she calls the girl back, because it is strange and awkward but understandable, and she's like, yeah, this is what my day was like. I'm kind of a fucked up person, but and then yeah, I loved that it can be an exploitable element to be like, oh, she's a lesbian and it's sexy, and like in the last episode she's like, oh, she's out in a club and she's hooking up with chicks and all that. But I really appreciate the layer they added to it, where it's like she says at the end, as she's having this sort of like weird flashback to the last night, and the chaos of that, and the sinister hint we get at her father, like what that little vision and what that little experience holding onto her arm might have triggered, and given me all these questions. But yeah, I love that ending moment where she's just like, touch me, because yeah, you get the sense that for most of her life, for most of the time anyway, she is just very cordoned off. She's always got her gloves on, or, if she is touching people, usually it's a tough experience, or there's some kind of emotional residue that comes with that. And so, yeah, this is kind of her filling up on touch, I guess. That's kind of how I took it, is this is more than just getting her rocks off, so to speak. It's like, yeah, this is a very physical and a very passionate and probably a very concentrated and therapeutic experience in a sense, because it is a place where she can lose herself in touch where she can't most of the rest of the time. So hell yeah, man, another terrific episode. I'm really enjoying the getting to know all these characters, and I think this is moving on at a terrific pace, and it's being really just clever and thoughtful with the way it's choosing to tell the story, and just the different little details it's bringing up in the designs, and some of the more not trivial, but just some of the less high stakes elements and whatnot. I'm really appreciating this a whole lot. And oh man, the pedophile bust storyline there, like the way that wrapped up was so heart-wrenching, really. Like, such a prolonged, heart-wrenching sequence. This episode got me teary-eyed a couple times. So yeah, man, really appreciating what they're doing here. Really great, character-driven, weighty, nuanced horror story. I'm loving it. Really gothic, and I'm glad somebody's, investing in something like this. I'm excited to see where the show goes from here. So, yeah, thanks for joining me, guys, and as always, if I missed anything or there's something specific you want to talk about, hit me up in the comments. Always enjoy your feedback, and I'll catch you on the next one. Be well, party people, and as always, cheers!